Well, when it comes to my cooking skills, I'm here for taking all the tips I can, and Chef Tumi is always the best to learn from. And if eating healthier is part of your New Year's intentions or goals, but your cooking skills need some work, a good place to start is by making a very easy veg stir fry. It's got all of the great flavors, and you don't need some Michelin star chef skills to make it. Now that is 100%. Chef Tumi, I love a veggie stir fry.
I love it too, and I love the fact that we just spoke to someone who gave us tips on what to do in terms of to make sure our body goals and all of that, you know, keep it green, make sure that it's attainable. And the one thing that's perfect about this dish is it's definitely attainable, because veggies are probably some of the cheapest ingredients you could add to any type of dish.
And I'm looking at this color, the colors in front of me. I eat with my eyes, so I'm loving the yellows, the greens, the reds, the oranges all popping out at me. So I'm going to pour us a glass of our 100% Clover KRUSH carrot and orange flavor.
While you do that, I'm going to get started on this, and I love the fact that you picked up on the different colors, and that's how each plate of food has to be. There always has to be a variety of colors, from the greens, from the yellows, from the oranges. Try and do that, because not only does it make your dish inviting, but you also know that you're getting as much of the nutrients as possible. And a tip whenever you're making a stir fry or dish of this sort, I always say start with the harder veggies and then end with the softer ones. So if at all we had our carrots that were bigger, then we would start with them. But because they're a lot thinner, we're going to add those towards the end. So we'll start with our broccoli here, because the reason for that is we want to make sure that it cooks as quick as possible. But another thing is, whenever you're cooking, you want to layer flavor. So we're going to start with our garlic, crushed garlic here, ginger, and then our garlic as well, because these are going to be the base for everything else that we're going to add to our dish.
I love how you're adding crushed garlic.
You picked up on that.
Nice. I did.
And then to this, we go in with our broccoli. And whenever you're making green veg, try and keep the vibrancy. As soon as it starts going a little too brown, take it off. Because if it gets too brown, it means that you're losing all those nutrients. So we want to make sure that we maintain the green color, because we're maintaining more nutrients.
And there's something about veggies. I find it very difficult to eat a stir fry where the vegetables have been cooked down to a mushy state.
You and me both.
I want it to be not raw, but like it still needs that crunch to it.
Definitely, because then you lose out on the excitement of the dish. What are you tasting then if all you taste is bland? You want to be able to pick up the sweetness of the pepper. You want to be able to pick up the sweetness of the carrot. If you overcook it, people always are like, what is she talking about? What sweetness are you referring to? It's because you basically cooked it to a point where there's no longer any flavor. So you are right. Make sure to keep it nice and fresh and crunchy, because then you'll be able to actually taste the different colors, different flavors in that actual dish.
And look how that broccoli is just livening up. I mean, you put it in, and the minute that heat got to it, look how that green just intensified.
Exactly. And obviously, we don't have the luxury of too much time here. You'd want this to cook for another, let's say, 2 to 3 minutes, just to get it nice and vibrant, but also cooked through. But then we're going to start adding the rest of our ingredients here. We're going in with some peppers. We're then going to go in with our carrots in there. And then we're going to go in with our spring onion and our sweet corn. Like some people will be saying, but I don't have spring onion in my oven, in my fridge. It's fine. Use some normal onions. Some red onion would also work, because they also have different levels of sweetness and that zinginess that they have in them.
And so that zinginess is amazing. And of course, you can at the end pair it with a glass of our Clover KRUSH. So there's your glass, this one's mine. And with 100% goodness from KRUSH, you get 100% fruity, tasty goodness in every sip. And today, that goodness doubles up in our tasty sauce. Now, speaking of that sauce, I'm about to make it.
Please make it for us.
So talk me through how I'm going to be making this sauce.
All right, because we're also keeping those Asian flavors here, we've got some corn flour that you've got over there. Into that, you're going to add our Clover KRUSH, as well as some soy sauce and some sesame oil. If you want to add a touch of sweetness, you could definitely add some honey there. But we're getting all our sweetness from the Clover KRUSH directly.
Oh, fantastic. So how much should I guesstimate?
Let's say about a quarter cup. So go in, I'll tell you when to stop. Go in. And that is perfect. You can then add...
That's how I pour my wine.
I know, just keep going.
Just keep going until I say stop.
And the one reason why we've used the corn flour is once we pour it into our veggies here, it's going to thicken up, making sure that the sauce is going to hold on to every nook and cranny of our vegetables, which means you'll get all the flavors of the Clover KRUSH orange with the flavors of the veggies.
Oh, phenomenal. Oh, I'm loving the fragrance coming through here. There we go.
Perfect stuff.
I feel like I'm being judged by my whisking skills here. There's still some little white dots there.
Yeah. It's fine because it's going to break apart anyway. The flavors of the orange and the carrot in our juice here works so well with the soy sauce and everything else that's in this pan.
Well, Chef Tumi, I love being in the kitchen with you. This is amazing. This is such an easy dish, as you've just seen Chef Tumi make. If you want to get your hands on this delicious recipe, just head on over to our website. That is expressoshow.com, and you can get your hands on the easy veg stir fry like Chef Tumi did. And then, whoop, you can just pop it over there. Do you add the noodles now, or do you just serve it separately?
Serve it separately together. It's all up to you.
It's all up to you. Well, there you have it. A delicious stir-fry veggie that you can make for dinner tonight.
Yes, bring the family. 100%. Your cousin's coming over. Get the crush and I'll get the ice. The whole family.
More Crush Mom, 100% refreshing, 100% goodness.
Made with love by Clover.